all the way down from up north from the capital. We're very happy to have him here tonight. The Chief Executive of the state of Maine, ladies and gentlemen, the Govenah.
How are you? Let's get a big round of applause for Steve Vinegar here. He does a great job. Steve Vinegar, everybody. I am the Governor. And, you know, I am always pleased to be down here in Portland. Or as I call it, the People's Republic of the overeducated and underemployed. I kid. Because I'm here tonight to honor Maine comedians. Maine comedians are relatively unappreciated. By that I mean that even their parents and occasional Facebook friends make lame excuses not to come to the shows they do. They make little money, and as you've seen here tonight, sometimes fewer laughs. But I am here tonight because I said to myself, when I heard this Monty Python night was going on, I said, Governor, because I have such respect for the title, that I use it self-referentially in my own inner monologue. I said, Governor, if they're gonna do lefty, whiny, I don't even get why it's funny, British comedy, then it should be American. So I came down here tonight to honor these Maine comics. Now my staff is praying that this is where I will stop speaking. Because occasionally when I go off script, I get in trouble. But you see, I'm learning. They've hired me some folks to teach me how to deflect. You see, when someone is trying to get me to talk about something that people don't like, what I do is I deflect it into something that they do like. Like this morning, this reporter asked me, she said, Governor, you have proposed cutting all of the funding for Braille books and sign language interpretation for blind and deaf children. And you were quoted as saying, if the kids need their bumpy books and their flying finger puppets, then let the church do it. And I'd ask you, Governor, where and when do you expect to get enough support for this proposal? And so I said, where, I don't know. I can't begin to say when, but I believe it's growing strong. Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Whoa, sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good.
So good, so good, so good.
I am inclined to believe it never would. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Next goddamn question. You know, I get asked a lot of questions. And the one that people ask the most, they'll ask, excuse me, I need a little of my smart water. They'll ask me, Governor, how do you decide what to cut in the budget? And it's easy. Whenever we find that we have a budget hole, which is pretty much every other day, What we do is I take all the commissioners and the department heads and I put them in brightly colored shirts. And then we play a game of dodgeball. Whoever drops the ball first, that's who gets the cuts. So if you hear me say that a department head has dropped the ball budgetarily, I'm speaking literally. And that's why DHS always gets picked on. It's because that Commissioner Mary Mayu, she couldn't catch a cold in those heels and fake fingernails she's wearing. I tell people all the time, you lefties, don't spend your money picketing me. You want to help the poor, get her a pair of sneakers and a good mani-pedi. Oh. People don't like it when I just say it the way it is, you know. But I'm from Lewiston, you know, and that's how we do it there. I mean, Lewiston, the city motto of which is, Lewiston, nobody told me I could leave. Lewiston, home of the Franco-American Festival. The only annual festival, doesn't happen every year. Lewiston, the bastion of Franco-Americans, the only people who oppress themselves. The only people that picket to keep child labor and the 7-day work week. And that's true. So I have written a little song for you this evening. And some people are surprised that I write songs. They've gotten the idea that I don't like the arts because I took down that little socialist mural and I didn't have a poet laureate at my inauguration. But I write songs, I write poetry too. You interested in hearing one, ma'am? I wrote this just the other day. It goes, there once was a man from Nantucket who wanted to move his business to Maine, but was afraid of the porous tax structure that he would pay his profits by the bucket. So I made him a deal that made the Democrats squeal, and then I told him to go kiss my buttock. Did you see what I did there, Steve? I had like a historical, self-referential comeback. Watch up here, kids. This is how the comedy works. So I wrote this song, and this song is about me and being a patriot and being a patriot governor and how we think. And it's called Maine of America. There we go. Well, all them whiny Democrats are lined up at my door, telling me that I should spend the state resources for the poor. But you give them what they're asking and they always want some more. That's why my tea bag seeps to the core. Here in America, Maine of America, where the A stands for austerity, manly for the M. The R is where you get your health care, my uninsured friend. For I am the one that won at the end of the day. So tough, ka is what I say. I'm old, I'm cold, I'm unemployed. I'm living on the streets. But I am going to wean you all off of the government's teats. For well, I am the guardian, this system you won't cheat. If you want in at the table, buy a seat. Here in America, Maine of America, where the A stands for austerity, manly for the M, ER is where you get your health care, my uninsured friend. I am the one that won at the end of the day. So tough, ka is what I say. May all my commie critics wind up in a ditch, where they can swing for the fences if I refuse to pitch. And the worst that they come up with is that I'm in it for the rich. But if you got cash, then I will scratch, so where's the edge? Here in America, Maine of America, where the A stands for austerity, and manly for the M, ER is where you get your health care, my uninsured friend. I am the one that won at the end of the day. So eat my ka and go away.